Professional racquetball converges on Kansas City, a city with a storied sports history. Enter the TeamRoot.com Supermax Slam. $60,000 in prize money on the line. The best athletes from around the world. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the TeamRoot.com Supermax Slam semifinal number 2. My name's Tim Baghurst, joined this evening by Sandy Rios, watching Gabby Martinez, the 21 seed, start with an ace down the right side against world number 1, Paula Longoria.
I've watched Gabby this weekend. That down the line ace serve has paid great benefits for her. She was not able to get that second one in, and Longoria has taken her out, but she took an early lead, making her mark right off the bat.
Martinez wants 2 bounces. A no call from our official, Aaron Rivera, so Martinez says, you know what? Let me just roll this out.
Looks prettier that way.
Just in case. We have 2 line judges available for this match as well. Martinez very deceptive with her drive serve. It's hard to identify whether she's going down the line or cross court.
It's a good thing to be able to do. Longoria is known as somebody who can read your shots as well as anybody, so it's going to be very critical for Martinez to be able to hide that serve.
Longoria shows her ability to hit shots as well. Backhand pinch winner. 0 serving 1. Excellent serve from Longoria. If you're just joining us, we saw Angelica Barrios defy the odds and advance to the final over the 3 seed Alexandra Herrera in 2 straight games, 15-14, 15-10. It's a big achievement from her. Didn't seem too celebratory when she finished. I think more relieved. I can get out of this court and get back to the hotel.
She's going, I can eat, I can get some sleep now.
Longoria. Clinical.
Right down the line.
Longoria, the number 1 for a reason, having played over 500 matches on tour, 94% win ratio.
It's hard to not be number 1 with that kind of record.
Stats courtesy of Todd Boss of Pro Racquetball Stats. Also want to say a thank you to JP Edwards, providing us with some of this information as well. Longoria starting brightly, 4 serving 1. 14 years old Longoria was when she first appeared on the pro stage. 31 years old now. No signs of stopping. Martinez, crisp backhand winner, side out. 1-4.
Let's just see if Martinez can get that ace serve back going for her. Martinez is going to have to hit better shots than that if she's going to have any chance in this match.
I agree, and while Martinez defeated Longoria in the 2018 World Championships, Paula Longoria leads 8-0 on the LPRT. Sandy, one of my questions coming into this tournament, 10 months away from an indoor tournament, who's been training and who hasn't? And we can see Longoria shows no signs of slowing down. She's been putting in the work.
She has. I mean, obviously, you can tell she's got a reputation to keep up, and she's done very well. She looks very, very good, very fit this tournament.
I will say Martinez has impressed me this weekend as well, having defeated a couple of tough players to get here.
Well, and I think she's worked on her fitness. Obviously, I don't believe the courts in Guatemala have been open for much play, but she has put in what time she was able to while she was at home.
Martinez defeating Riveros, Racich, and Holly Scott. Too good from Longoria.
5-1.
Longoria's path fairly straightforward, defeating Gonzalez, Rivera, Maziao Rivera that is, and Jessica Parilla. Good cover from Martinez. And again, she earned that point. Martinez always commits her body in this. And we saw, you were covering earlier today, a medical timeout from diving. Longoria very methodical with her serve. Six serving one.
And you saw Martinez get caught totally out of position on that last rally.
Skip ball Martinez. Timeout Martinez. Probably a good timeout, Sandy. 7 serving one.
Yes, she's down significantly against Longoria. She's got to regroup and get back into this. Now, you and I have seen this entire weekend, a timeout has worked wonders for just about everyone who's taken a timeout. So hopefully for Martinez that will continue to hold that way.
Yes, and Martinez on her phone during this timeout. Looks like she's having a conversation with Guatemala head coach Aaron Palomino.
No.
And you know, I talked to her about that. You know, Palomino's relatively new to Team Guatemala, and she was very positive about that experience, and I think it's helping these players.
Oh, it is. I think they have a lot of confidence in him as a coach, and he's you know, doing the best he can with what's been going on in the world and the amount of time that they've had on the court.
Well, just a reminder, second semifinal. We have double semifinals coming up after this. And one, Sandy, that I'm salivating over is Longoria Salas versus Mejia Herrera, a rematch of the last U.S. Open final.
Yes. I will say I did have that one on my feed earlier. In Mejia's going to have to get her game back. Her hands, those soft hands and great shots up front, kind of failed her in that quarterfinal. They were able to pull it out. But it should be a very, very good match.
Yeah, Herrera looked a little winded in that semifinal.
She did, and you would have thought that Barrios would have been the more winded of the two.
Longoria. Martinez had it on her forehand, hit it high. And Longoria, she's too good if you give her those opportunities.
She's, yeah, center court, feet set, it's a winner. There's almost never does she miss that.
Nine serving one. This is what Longoria wanted. She wants to make a statement here. She's had Martinez's number on the LPRT tour. Right now it's continuing. Sandy, right now, Martinez showing a lot of athleticism and hustle, but not executing shots, chasing the ball.
And she's getting caught in front of Longoria, and Longoria is just shooting right down the lines past her. And she, just too good. It's not coming off the back wall. And it doesn't matter how quick you can be, she can't get there.
There's another example, fine shooting from Longoria. 11 serving one.
And those are mistakes that Martinez can't be making. She can't give Longoria those shots. She's going to have to learn to put it down.
Well, that time Martinez saw that serve coming, stepped over, and whacked it down the right side.
Right, and the difference is it did not come off the back wall. She got it past Longoria, but it did not come off the back wall, giving Longoria another shot at it.
That looks good. I thought it cleared the line. We'll have an appeal in this situation.
She's appealing that the serve was a good serve.
So line judges agree that the ball was short. So side out.
One of those times I don't want to be the line judges.
Yeah, sometimes as an official, the pressure isn't on you, it's on the line judges after you make a bad call.
Exactly.
In this situation, both line judges agreed with our official. Martinez. Wow.
Nice. But there you see, and Martinez's shots, they're hard, they're high, they're coming off the back wall, and Longoria just waits on it. She just waits and puts it down.
Replay coming up. You could see how Martinez was hindered by her opponent. Oh, nice serve.
Very nice. Definitely caught Martinez going the wrong direction. That was a beautiful serve.
And I saw that serve really patented by Vargas. And it looks like Longoria's figured it out too.
It's a good serve. It looks definitely like they're going to the backhand side, but then hits the sidewall and shoots straight over to the forehand.
It's just a clinic from Longoria right now. Martinez getting balls back, but hitting them high. And Longoria standing in the center of the court, really controlling this whole game.
She's got the whole court under her control. When she stands there in the center court, she doesn't have to move anywhere. Everything's coming right back at her.
And just like that, 15-1. Well, Sandy,
That's a shock. I didn't expect it to be quite so overwhelmingly for Longoria.
so there you have it. Longoria claims the first 15-1. On paper, she's supposed to, but we knew Martinez would push her. Not with this scoreline, though, and you can see Martinez staying in the court to hit some balls. We'll take a break. Players have 2 minutes. We'll be back for game number 2 in just a moment. Well, welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst and Sandy Rios. Little trivia question. Not a trivia question, actually. We want to give away some Formula Flow socks. I'm wearing a pair myself, Sandy. Very comfortable. I love them, actually. And Formula Flow and Momo Zelada said, hey, give away some of my great socks. Here's the question. How many points will Martinez win in game number 2? Take a guess. You could go up to 15. If you go to 16, you're wrong.
Okay.
Go to 15, put it in the chat box. Those of you who are closest, first 5, Momo will send you some Formula Flow socks. How many points will Martinez win in game number 2? I'm suspecting more than 1.
I'm going to give her more than 1. I'm going to hope she gets 15 so we can go tiebreaker.
Absolutely. We're seeing some already coming in the chat box. 7-5-3-6. Not many people expect a tiebreaker, but Martinez can play. We'll see if she'll settle down in this game number 2. Hey, you know what? Barrios lost the first this morning, 15-1, and won the match. So
Exactly. We should all know not to count these women out. They are great players. Now, granted, she's got a mountain to climb here against Longoria, but it's not impossible.
great shot from Martinez. Points to her head.
0-0.
Well, credit Longoria's coach, Fran Davis. I got a little text from her during the intermission and said, hey, guess what I did this afternoon? Watched Martinez play Holly Scott so that we could develop a game plan. Great coaching.
It's an excellent. Fran's always been an excellent coach, and she's proven it with her, you know, both Rocky and Longoria. So they're always working, always improving the game, always planning ahead.
Just short, very close. And if you're just joining us, you may have heard that our equipment went AWOL courtesy of a shipping carrier, and because of that, that's why we only have the one camera, and apologies for that, but we're working with what we have.
Sometimes you just have to deal with what you get.
It's horrible. We hate it. We know you hate it. It is what it is, and we can only apologize and say
sorry.
We're doing our best with what we have. Still hope you're enjoying the coverage and the action. And Longoria. I don't know how she hit the front wall there, but she did. And Martinez thinks it skipped. She's appealing. One disagrees, one agrees, so call stands.
Once again, the time you don't want to be the line judge.
Thought Martinez was there.
I think she thought it was going to come a little different angle and had set her feet and was unable to catch up with the ball, because it did look like she had that.
Okay, back in the service box. Just a reminder, Formula Flow, supporter of the LPRT, as are Splathead with their clothing. They're on our website, lprtour.com, where you can buy their products. But Momo Zelada said, hey, I'll give away 5 pairs of my Formula Flow socks. You've got proof. I love my Formula Flow socks.
He is wearing them. They look good.
They even tell you left and right, by the way. They actually have a left and right sock.
You probably need that. I just have my neon green. I just have my neon greens.
So just a reminder, how many points will Martinez score in game 2? Put your number in the chat box. First 5 to get it right, or the closest first 5. Momo will send you some socks. Two bounces. Longoria back in the service box.
That time, Martinez was not fooled by the serve. She was unable to get a good shot off of it, but she was not fooled like she was the first time she saw that.
I do feel like Martinez is maybe trying to hit too hard. Slow down. We saw Barrios play by playing smart, sometimes soft, rather than going for it all the time.
And I think you're right. I think we know Martinez has power, and I think that's what she's trying to win with. She's going to have to play smart. She can use her power, but she's got to place it smart in order to win.
0 serving 2. First point for Martinez.
1 serving 2. 1, 2.
That's a great serve. Longoria, a big lunge. Great return.
She really didn't do much with it. She just put her racket out there, kept it firm, and let the power of Martinez carry that ball to the front wall for her.
Martinez. It's an all or nothing shot, Sandy. Running around to your forehand. You've got to put it down.
You have to, and she's got such a good backhand. I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to hit the reverse pinch there with the forehand, but.
We're here at the Jewish Community Center in Overland Park, Texas. I've been saying Texas all day. It's your fault.
We're just important.
It's your fault.
It is
Kansas. Great pickup, Martinez. Longoria. What a shot. You can't hit it better.
You can't. Feet set. She just waited for the ball.
4 serving 1. Sandy, a longtime resident of just outside San Antonio, where we have the Battle of the Alamo. Hope to be there this year, 2021.
We're hoping also. We love to put the tournament on.
Wow. Longoria just a millimeter too low.
A rare mistake from her.
Yeah.
4-1. 4-7-1.
That was risky, but it paid off that time.
Well, I think Martinez thinks she's going to have to take those shots in order to win. She's not getting, you know, a good down the line. Everything's coming off the back. Whether it's going to pay off for her in the long run is yet to be seen.
Longoria makes so few errors, so few skips. It makes it very hard to beat her.
Yes, you have to be able to put the ball down because you can't expect that she's going to miss.
A nod from Martinez.
5-2.
Both of these players will be in action just after this in the double semifinals.
We're not expect. Yeah, they both could potentially play again tomorrow in the doubles finals, for that matter.
Wow.
No, can't believe she got that. And gets herself back in the point.
Wow.
Oh,
You'd think Longoria's annoyed. You saw it on our camera.
it,
She,
no more obvious than that.
but credit Martinez. That was amazing.
Amazing get to keep herself in the rally and just put the ball on the wall.
That's the athleticism of Martinez. There are few players who can get that ball.
She's so quick and so explosive that she gets to those balls.
But if you hit it that well, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
5 serving 2. Too good for Longoria. 3-shot rally, another point.
Just kind of textbook. Great serve, poor return, put it down. Got a timeout on the court by Martinez.
7-2, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back as Longoria leads. She's won the first, she's up in the second. And we're back in, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios. It's been a quiet semifinal, and I think partly because Longoria has really dictated play.
She's controlling the whole court. I mean, that's Martinez is, you know, making great gets occasionally, but 90% of the time, obviously, as seen by the score, Longoria is just putting it down.
Well, Martinez took the timeout and got the rally ending shot. And earns a point.
And we've seen that time and time again this weekend, the value of a timeout.
Longoria is really moving well in this tournament.
She looks great. She's in great shape, and she's so fluid.
You know, I talked to Rhonda Racich earlier. She played Martinez and played very well, actually, against Martinez. It was an excellent match. I talked to her during some commentary she gave on stream, and she told us that, you know, this is the first time she'd had time off in years. And I wonder if it's benefited Longoria as well, just to take time away from hitting balls and being able to just focus on taking care of her body.
Well, we know the sport is hard on the body, and Longoria plays at the top. And I would be willing to bet she would, if she would admit it, that this 10 months is giving those little aches and pains that were starting time to heal, get strong again, and she's looking as good as I've ever seen her play.
I agree. Look at that. 9 serving 3. Longoria just cut that ball back, right? She's got a racket on it.
Just enough.
Made Martinez hit one more.
Well, sometimes, you know, a good defense is as good as a good offense, and that's what you saw right there. Great defense, make your opponent take one more shot. And there, a nice, clean cross-court winner by Martinez. And Martinez has had her shots. She's just been missing them. She's had her opportunities and not been able to capitalize.
$32,000 in the singles division. And just to put that in perspective, at the U.S. Open, ladies only get $20,000.
Well,
and we should mention the men get $40,000. So this is great to see.
This is amazing to see for the women.
$60,000 in this tournament just for the ladies.
Well,
and it's a perfect time given 10 months unable for, you know, to recoup any money in prizes.
Yes, and actually I think they've proven they're worth it. The play we've seen this weekend has been short of the best we've seen in a long time.
Nobody came to play casual. It's as if nothing's changed in 10 months. And as you said, some players have come back even better. Oh my gosh.
And Longoria even is shocked that happened. She's grateful.
Horrible shot from Longoria.
She gets away with a
Ball
winner.
just kisses the back wall and dies. That's the home court advantage.
I'm telling you. But no, the women this weekend have played as good a ball as you will have ever seen them play. Every one of them. And some of them are playing better than they did before.
13-3. Martinez Rodriguez take on the new pairing of Mendez Centellas in their semifinal of doubles after this. Longoria Salas, Mejia Herrera, all Mexico semifinal in the other.
They're both going to be great matches. A lot of fireworks, a lot of good playing.
Nice shot, Martinez. We haven't said that enough in this match.
No, but you notice she did take a little off of it. She didn't overhit. She hit it perfectly. Longoria had no shot at it.
Better from...
Much better.
Yeah, and you can hear Martinez talking to herself.
4-13.
Another good serve. And she didn't do too much. She just put the ball down, didn't come off the back wall, didn't come deep in the court for Longoria to run that down.
Oh my gosh. Wow. What a shot, Martinez. Suddenly, she has found her form.
It's almost like she woke up. She's hitting much smarter, much better shots.
Yeah, but I like this from Longoria, suddenly needing to clean her eyewear.
She's smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Using the mini timeout just to slow things down.
She doesn't want Martinez to get on a streak.
Timeout. Yep.
There we
I saw
go.
it.
You're good, Tim.
Well, you know
We
what?
know. We both know.
Thanks, Sandy. Well, while I kind of compose myself after that compliment, we'll take a break.
It's true.
We'll be back. It's 7:13. Welcome back, everybody. Look at the timeout from Longoria.
Smart timeout.
One of the questions was the value of technology for coaching during a tournament like this. Well, you can talk to your coach. They don't have to be here. It's a great advantage. You know, and one of the things that I'm curious about, and I think we may see more, is communication on a phone. On a watch.
On the watch.
Yep.
You know,
I haven't seen it much yet. I saw it this weekend.
I did. I'm not sure. I mean, it's coming, and I see both sides of it, and I see the ban on it, as well as the benefits of it.
Martinez down 13-7. That's softer.
Much smarter, much better shot from Martinez there.
7-13. What's the call? Replay. Martinez could appeal. She's not going to. I think Longoria would have got there.
She would have gotten there, yes. But you saw the hard shot that came off. Longoria ran down. The softer one she was having trouble getting to. Well, there's no getting to that.
No, and it's an all or nothing shot. If you get that wrong, you either skip it or set it up in the middle for your opponent. That shows confidence.
Well, we don't get number one without confidence in our shots.
But you don't get confidence without training either.
Correct.
Martinez.
No, didn't get there.
Sprawling to the floor, Martinez, giving everything. The squeak of skin and floor.
Well,
she gives everything. You credit her for that.
She leaves nothing off. There's nothing out of the game that she doesn't sacrifice for a win. We're at our first match point here for Longoria, 14 serving 7. Those of you who guessed around 7 may be thinking about those socks right now.
Here it is, Longoria.
There
And
it is.
puts it down. Great hustle from Martinez. But what a good match. Longoria increases her standard against Martinez to 9-0 on the tour and advances to the final, where she'll face somebody surprising, Angelica Barrios from Bolivia.
I think Barrios will give her a very good game. I think it just depends on how tired she is from having played the 2 divisions. I think, you know, maybe not this time, but I think Barrios is going to be a real threat to Longoria at some point if she keeps moving up as she has.
And we've definitely seen some players come here and show that they have a future on tour.
Correct.
You know, Amica Meneses, for example,
Love her.
Valeria Centellas, Barrios. They're all young, under 21, and they've come and shown, look, we're coming. We may not be there yet. Barrios has shown that she can be there right now, and we'll see how she does tomorrow.
It's going to be fun to watch. She may not do well this time, but I think she's smart. She'll learn every time. I think she steps on the court against somebody who's ranked higher than her. She learns what she needs to be able to do, what works against everybody. So it's going to be a fun match to watch tomorrow.
Okay, well, that's it for the singles, but we have doubles coming up. We'll have 2 courts open. They're scheduled at the same time, so be sure to make sure you get the one you want to watch. On this court will be Mejia Herrera against Longoria Salas. Over on your court, Sandy, and this is the one I'm very intrigued about because we haven't seen this before.
Right.
It's Mendez and Centellas, who, by the way, did really well earlier today in their match. They'll be taking on 2 Guatemalans, Martinez, who we just saw, and Rodriguez.
Right, and I'll do my absolute best to remain impartial, but I will admit that since Maria Renee Rodriguez has been living with me for the past year, my heart is definitely on that.
I don't know.
Definitely on that match. I'm just commentating. I'm not calling it, so we're good to go.
Okay, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, everybody. Thanks so much for watching.
Professional racquetball converges on Kansas City, a city with a storied sports history. Enter the TeamRoot.com Supermax Slam. $60,000 in prize money on the line. The best athletes from around the world. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour.